Welcome back on this Monday. With rent prices rising and the population growing, the Treasure Valley is a prime target now for scammers. Better Business Bureau's Veronica Craker is with us today to talk about the different methods scammers are using to trick home seekers. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning. All right, so have you noticed an increase in rental scams?
Well, in 2017, we processed nearly 300 rental scams to BBB Scam Tracker. And so far this year, we've already processed nearly 200, and we still have 6 more months in the year to go. So we know this is a problem across the country, but it is definitely happening here locally as well. We've actually had people reach out to us saying that they've come across these scam sites, and they didn't fall for them, but that they've seen them and they were appalled at how many there were.
Wow. Okay, so fortunately they were able to spot the scam, but what tricks are scammers using to con people?
Well, they use a few tricks. I mean, the online real estate agencies, they put everything online, so it's really easy for scammers to steal those photos and descriptions and post them as their own on online bulletin boards or classified sites. If they're working with someone from out of the area, they might pretend that, that this is a real place, and there's no way for them to know because they can't see it physically. And their goal is to try to get that security deposit right away. If they're working with someone locally, they'll come up with all sorts of excuses for why they can't meet you in person. They'll say they live overseas, or maybe they're a military family. But in both cases, they're creating a sense of urgency. They're telling you this house is going to go fast, so you need to, make your deposit quickly.
Okay, and you know the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't true. But what if a rental listing looks legitimate? I mean, what are the signs that people need to be really looking for?
Well, definitely you want to research that listing. So if you see it popping up in other places, that's a big red flag. You can search the person you're speaking with, search their phone number, that email address, see if anyone's reported them as well. And then definitely see if you can see the property in person. If they're giving you the runaround, again, that's a big red flag. If you can't see the place in person because you're moving to an area, ask a family member or a friend or maybe a future coworker to go by there and look at the house, and they need to see the inside of the home. And then finally, consider hiring professional help. Real estate agents help renters all the time, so reach out to them, see if they can help you find your home. In some cases, it's easier because they can move quicker than you can. Of course, make sure that they are licensed.
Okay, good advice as always, Veronica. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, you can always head to bbb.org for much more information.